You woke up this morning already tired of a job you haven't even gone to yet, not because something big happened, just the thought of being there feels heavy. If that's been your normal lately, subscribe, not for the algorithm, but so you have somewhere to come back to when this starts building up again. Because this feeling doesn't just disappear on its own. Most people think a toxic job is obvious, something dramatic, something you can point to. But most of the time, it's not like that. It's subtle. Being talked over in meetings. Feeling like you have to explain yourself more than you should. Walking away from conversations thinking, why did that feel off? You can't always explain it. But you feel it, and over time, that feeling doesn't stay at work. You bring it home. You're more tired than you should be. More irritated than you used to be. More drained, without a clear reason why. That's when it stops being just a job. And here's the part that makes it harder. You've already thought about leaving, but you can't. Not right now. You've got responsibilities. Stability matters. Starting over isn't simple, so you stay. And this is where most people misunderstand what's happening. The biggest problem isn't just the job. It's what staying in that environment starts doing to you over time. You start holding back. You stop saying things you normally would. You second-guess yourself more than you used to. Not because you became less capable, but because the environment slowly trained you to be smaller. And if you don't notice this, it builds. You don't just feel tired. You start losing clarity. Confidence drops. Your energy gets pulled into things that shouldn't take that much from you. And eventually, you start thinking this is just how you are now. That's why even when you're not working, you're still thinking about it. Replaying conversations. Thinking about what you should have said. Carrying that tension into your own time. That's not random. That's what unresolved pressure does. And at some point, you start questioning yourself. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Maybe I'm too sensitive. But here's the truth most people miss. You didn't feel like this before. Something changed. This isn't weakness. This is your system responding to an environment that doesn't feel stable, fair, or aligned. Your mind is trying to process something you've been repeatedly exposed to. The issue isn't that you feel it. It's that you've been sitting in it for too long. So instead of trying to ignore it, start paying attention to it. Notice when it hits the hardest. What situations trigger it? How your behavior changes in that environment. Because once you can see it clearly, you stop absorbing it blindly. You might not be able to leave yet, and that's real. But staying doesn't mean you have to slowly lose yourself in the process. That part is still yours. If this felt familiar, subscribe, not because you have to, but so you have a place to come back to when things start to feel like this again, because you're not the only one dealing with it. Not even close.